Hey guys, my name's Jessica and I wanted to share with you my first Red Tour experience, Taylor Swift Red Tour, and that was in March in Columbia, South Carolina, and it was terrible. So anyways, I'm one of Taylor's biggest fans, so obviously I went with my best friend and we were expecting it to be like the best thing ever, and it was just horrible. Like, everything went wrong. Okay, we were both sick and I had strep throat, so I didn't have a voice to scream or whatever. And also last time we went to the Speak Now tour, the arena website said there were no signs allowed or whatever, but then we brought our signs anyways and they said it was fine because we didn't have floor seats, we had lower level seats, so we got to bring our signs in. But this time we were thinking the same thing was gonna happen, so we spent a lot of time on our signs, and it had lights and everything, and we spent a lot of time on our outfits. Okay, but I have this sign right here and it had lights on it. It says, "We will never ever stop loving Taylor," and the back says, "It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters." So we kind of dressed up like hipsters and we had matching shirts that also, that's the front and that's the back. The back is a heart, so like our backs were, you can see the heart like on our back, and those also had lights on it and they glowed or whatever. So we had glow sticks, lights, poster with lights on it. I also made a big 22 sign. It wasn't that big. It was like the twos were like this big, and that also had lights on it. So we were expecting everything to be fine, and we bring our signs in and everything's fine, you know, hoping for Club Red, but you don't expect Club Red because then you get very disappointed, obviously. So we got there and they were like, "You can't bring signs in," and I was like, "I thought it was only on floor, obviously, because you block the view, people blah blah blah." So they're like, no signs. And I was like, "Okay, let me rip the lights off of my poster and we'll just wear the lights around us." So I ripped the lights off and we just wrapped them around our body. We were in section 113. It was like the lower bowl, so kind of far away from the sound booth where Mama Swift is. But okay, so you're thinking, okay, we ripped off the lights, we have lights on us, our shirts light up, we're good, right? And we're obviously really big fans, so we should have a chance, right? But how about our battery powered lights broke, so all of our lights were not working. Oh, that reminds me, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys this picture from Speak Now too. But we dressed up like as stick people, like the glow sticks, like in the figure of a stick person, and we had black hoodies and white battery powered lights and a 13. She was the 1 and I was the 3, and we had it on, but it was going dead. So as soon as the concert started, half of my 3 went out, so it looked like one C or a backwards C. Like, so we had the worst experience or bad luck there. It was an awesome show, so it wasn't a bad experience, but it was pretty bad. So back to Red Tour. So we spent all this time on our signs, and they got destroyed. Like, it got all ripped up because it tore the lights off. And our shirts, yeah. So none of our lights worked. We had glow sticks and everyone had glow sticks, so we didn't really stand out. So no big deal, except for the fact that we were in section 113, and after the show, that's actually where the girls that got selected for Club Red were meeting, so it was kind of suckish to see all these people. Oh, this is my problem, right? So we have signs, and they tell us we can't bring them, you have to throw them away, or whatever, so we put them back in the car. So then I'm like, okay, no big deal. Okay, we don't have signs and no one else has signs, that's fine, like, not to be rude, but it's not a big deal if no one has signs. But I go in there and everyone has signs, but this is what they did. They like took their sign and like put a ribbon around it and like put it around their neck. And I'm like, okay, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have thrown my 22 away and we could have wore the 2s and that would have been awesome. But of course, because we have the worst luck ever. Okay, sorry, I got a phone call, so hopefully, yeah, I'll start over. Well, I won't start over, but I'll start where I left off. But actually, I'm trying to brain fart. Oh, I got, my birthday's in September, and I'll be 22.
It feels like a perfect night, dress up like hipsters.
So I got tickets to go to both her September 12th in Greensboro and September 13th in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I have floor seats for there, and this time I will make sure that I'm fully prepared for everything. I am gonna tie my little sign around my neck, and I'm gonna make sure I get good or better lights, battery powered lights. Unfortunately, you have to go alone, so hopefully I make some friends. But I have this whole outfit. I'm looking at it because it's like hanging on my wall. It's a play on one of the outfits from one of her dancers from We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. So, and I'm also a dancer, if that gives you a hint, so pretty cool. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to show you my shoes just so you get an idea. So these are my shoes that I'm wearing. They're my old point shoes. See? And they're dead, so I don't have to use them anymore. And I don't use them anymore anyway because I graduated and then got old. But I glued sequins on them, and they're really pretty. Really pretty. I don't want to show you guys anything else because I don't want you to steal my ideas. I'm just kidding, but I will come out with more videos and I'll show you everything. And I'm definitely going to try to make a video montage of whenever it's about a 7-hour drive to where we're staying in North Carolina. So it's going to be this whole like trip. We're going to leave Wednesday, which is my birthday, and we're going to spend Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in North Carolina. So I'm going to make this whole video montage of just my ideas and my sign and me making my signs and my outfit and my hair and makeup, and it's just going to be a lot of fun because I love like dressing up for Taylor Swift concerts. It's like the only, like, this is awesome. Like, I love Taylor Swift concerts because we're like the only fandom that like dresses up in costumes at concerts. So it's like so fun to go and see what other ideas people have and just be really creative. So here are my shoes. Again, they're so pretty. I'm so excited. And yeah, I will be back with more videos, and hopefully I'll figure out how to put pictures on so you can see from our Speak Now experience in 2011 and our first Red Tour experience. And I have 2 more shows I'm going to for the Red Tour, but I have to go by myself. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Put me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble,
But also, like, we made our signs for the first one like 4 months ago, and there's still glitter everywhere. Like, I'm covered in glitter. There's glitter on the carpet. I can't get the glitter off of the kitchen floor. So it just like reminds me of Taylor Swift. Every time I look, and there's glitter everywhere.